Hello everyone, this is EC the Gamer and we are back with Horizon Zero Dawn. The last video we went to the point of no return pretty much. Is information dump. We're getting I don't know, I was shocked, we discovered a lot. Definitely what we have here is an arc. Project Zero Dawn is not like the salvation of humanity, but rather it is pretty much an arc that they created, but not an arc like the one what would you expect, that oh, we have humanity here going to we like they have this arc for that humanity can flourish again. It's not necessarily that. It's an arc that is also like it's a problem solver, because they weren't able to decipher or to get the activation codes for the Pharaoh machines, so they created a true AI called Gaia, of course, uh, to pretty much decipher in half a century the codes with humanity, I believe. And I'm actually going to put I'm going to put it again where Elizabeth Silva talked about this. I want to replay it because it's really cool.
Alright. You've heard the bad news.
You can see
And
here
it's all true.
what she's saying.
The Pharaoh plague is devouring the biosphere.
Yeah.
Life itself will cease to exist. Global extermination. But does that have to be the end? What
This is a very a very complex system that she created.
if we could give life a future?
Yeah.
What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super intelligent, fully automated terraforming system.
Yeah. It's a super intelligent, fully automated terraforming system.
And bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require?
She created like I said, a true AI, fully sustainable. It pretty much created a it it was like a counter.
At its core, it would need a true AI. A machine intelligence, fully sentient, fully capable of making the true...
Yeah, what she pretty much did is she created how do you call it? A counter to the Pharaoh, if the Pharaoh machine can self-sustain, then this system can also do the same.
Billions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere.
Yeah,
an immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life on Earth. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI.
Yeah.
But that's just the core of the system. For Gaia to perform the miracles required of her, she will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions.
So it's pretty much like Gaia is the core. These are going to be like it's just like the true AI. These are going to be like subordinate AIs. And Haiti is a part of it, so that's very important. Haiti is part of. They pretty much use the gods, the Greek gods mythology. Hades, Hephaestus, Apollo, Gaia, which Gaia is a titan, of course. I don't remember the other ones, but yes, she used, and Haiti is, so that's very important because I'm not going. I'm going to say this, but it's not necessary. It's not necessary. Maybe it's not the right thing to say, but Haiti is not necessarily a bad AI or something. It is part of the system. So something happened that it went haywire, and it's just pretty much going against its own system. Another thing that they're going to mention later, I believe, and at least Aloy mentions it, is that they created Apollo, and that system was supposed to pretty much once, I don't remember which was the other system. There's a system that will recreate humanity. Once that one is recreate humanity, Apollo is supposed to give that new civilization the knowledge, teach it history, science, arts, everything. And that didn't happen because look how humanity is. It's pretty much completely from inception. It's from the beginning. This is humanity is a beginning where there were Neanderthals and that kind of thing. That doesn't make sense. Apollo was supposed to pretty much speed that process up. This was not supposed to be like a completely beginning of humanity. Yes, it is beginning, but it's pretty much of the earth in itself. And then this new humanity is supposed to already have all the knowledge that they have before, so that they could not make the same mistake again. Something happened.
Extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose.
Specific purpose. Yep.
Now these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each
okay, so they are AI.
Presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever.
So that's what happened. I mean, that's the only thing that I can understand. They aren't AI, but they pretty much function like one. Maybe Hades became and actually through AI.
Before attempted. Software that codifies the expertise of world-class minds into algorithms. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of
oh, wait a second. What the heck does this mean? Software that codifies the expertise of world-class mind into algorithm. Yeah, so it pretty much take everything of humanity and pretty much create it into algorithms, code. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seed and embryo. Okay, so yeah, they pretty much all that knowledge then will be passed to the new humanity.
Underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. Yeah. Because that, you see, is our saving grace. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build its...
Yeah, that's what we're seeing. When we go into the cauldron, I think that's what we're seeing. This system has been working around the clock since half a century now. Nearly a century, something like that, years and years working in this project continuously without any sleep or anything. And this has been creating facilities and everything. Well, not completely. I don't know what happened, that's the problem. That's the thing that we haven't fully understand.
Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs.
Okay.
But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about.
Yeah, that's the key. It doesn't matter. Like I was saying, it doesn't matter if they do all of this. The deactivation codes are necessary because it's going to be a repeat. That's what's happening now. It is a repeat. It's a repetition of what happened before, and this time we have a big problem. Is that humanity is not prepared for this.
And build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas.
Those are the Stormburners and the Glinghosts are, I believe, they are supposed to be the detoxification of the atmosphere, and the poison seas. Those are the snap maw.
To the regreening of the Earth from crime.
And those, I believe, are the grazers. I believe they're called. And the washers, something like that. Although washers, I believe they're pretty much that, washing the other machines.
No preserved seed stocks. To rewilding the earth with animal life, from the tiniest bacteria to the mightiest blue whale.
And the show walkers.
And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings spawned at cradle facilities around the globe.
Okay, wait a second. And then, when all that is done, our generation of human beings spawn at cradles facilities around the globe. I think that's where Cradle's mother's cradle, at least called. That's where Aloy is from. Will partake.
Will partake of Apollo.
Okay.
The vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world, of all that was.
Yeah, Apollo is supposed to be like the teacher, the sage of the humanity at this.
What's beautiful about it and worth saving. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. All of this you will understand. And not just understand. Believe. Because it's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me,
what the heck?
help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Oh, I need to know what happened. It doesn't make sense. Something happened to Apollo. I assume it's either what character was destroyed by Hades. There's no other way. Okay, let's go. More info. Make your selection. You are now in possession of information regarding the true nature and purpose of Project Zero Dawn. Classified far above top secret. As such, we regret that you cannot be allowed to leave this facility. There are 3 options available to you at this point. Wow. Please consider each carefully. Trained counselors are standing by to assist you in making your choice. Participation. You will be assigned to a sub-project team based on your area of expertise. You should be aware that the way forward will be difficult and the project outcome is uncertain. You will be expected to work a minimum of 80 hours per week. Holy crap. And your communications with family members will be strictly limited and monitored in real time. Upon successful completion of the project, you and your immediate family for 2 persons of your choosing will be transferred to the Elysian Seal habitat to live out the remainder of your natural life. Elysium. So there is a place. Yeah, again, this is an arc, but it's not an arc meant. Again, humanity is not going to be able to live for a century like the one that originally were here. So they just created facilities to embryos. You know, they have everything, but it's pretty much to solve the situation. That's pretty much it. This is not the solution to the problem. It's just the continuation to solve the problem. Indefinite detention. Should you choose to decline participation in Project Zero Dawn, you will be confined indefinitely. You will be given 48 hours to reconsider, after which your decision to refuse participation will be considered irrevocable. Every reasonable effort will be made to make your term of confinement as comfortable as possible, but you will not be permitted contact with the outside world, and that within 18 months due to the foul play is inevitable. When the Zero Dawn facility is abandoned, detainees who wish not to opt for medical euthanasia will be released. Holy crap. Medical euthanasia. The information you have just received understandably calls into question the purpose of continuing to live. If you would prefer to end your life at this point, pain-free medical euthanasia is available. A 48-hour waiting period is required, during which time you may step up from participation or confinement. Please notify a counselor when you are ready to make your choice, or if you have further questions. Holy crap. Oh, so you can kill yourself. Okay, I have something here. Oh, okay. guidelines too. It is vitally important that candidates choose to participate in Part Zero Dawn voluntarily, knowingly, without additional coercion, and without value judgment on the part of the counselor. Confirm for candidates that they were selected due to their skill sets and accomplishment. Emphasize that their dedicated participation in Zero Dawn will increase the project's chances of success. Frame participation in Zero Dawn as an opportunity to respond actively in the face of an overwhelming threat. Candidates may question the fairness of their selection. Validate such suggestions as normal, even admirable responses, emphasize the value of candidate, blah blah blah, and expertise to the future, not just of humanity, but terrestrial life as a whole. Likewise, candidates may balk at the morality of extending the lifespan and those of loved ones beyond 0 day. Validate the hesitation, acknowledge that while the reward of Elysium is not fair, it will be earned if possible. Redirect their ethical misgivings toward greater commitment to the project. Holy crap. When candidates challenge the plausibility of Zero Dawn, permit them to review Dr. Sober's presentation as many times as they wish, and allow access to supplemental articles. Allow them to suspend the interview to fully process the documentation. Significant minority candidates will elect for medical euthanasia. It is important to receive the decision kindly and without judgment. Advise them, the waiting period. Emphasize that euthanasia will not occur without repeated consent when the procedure is scheduled. No one will be euthanized against her or his will. Candidates who elect indefinite detention must be informed that they have 48 hours to revisit, after which the decision, blah blah blah, data corrupted. Wow. Damn, there's a lot of info here. Oh, there we go.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
Yeah.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
Yeah, this guy definitely wanted to help. I mean, he felt guilty, and with reason.
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back.
Yeah, this one
like
couldn't.
Syzygy East, like the Congo, like Timor, like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You grow old together with your loved ones in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized.
Well.
A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry?
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
Yeah, wow, that was really really hard to hear. I mean, you can understand why they couldn't accept it. Damn. Yeah, it pretty much they're working ants. They're just about working here. That was the whole job. They're not the future. They're not the future of humanity.
See to make sure I behave this time?
Security. For your protection.
Medical wing
Would you like to
inaccessible.
discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my old man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. This kind of blue skying, it's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Yeah.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
What are you... You don't... Get your hands off me!
Damn. I understand. I mean, oh, I'm not going to say I understand fully, but I can get why some people are not going to accept this. It's like they say, it's just crazy. Because stranded shock. Seems like a medical facility or a morgue. Is there anything here? No, I cannot get inside here or anything. This to kill yourself or like a prison or something like that. I don't know what the heck is this. Yeah. Okay, this is like a... No? I thought this was like a bear or maybe to incinerate the bodies or something like that. Yeah. I think that's like an incinerator or something like that. Okay, I don't see anything else. I can understand some people's not wanting to pass through everything here. I mean, this is hell. Okay. I'm being careful. Oh, wait a second. No. Okay, can I get down there?
Intruder! Get her! Come on, Jess, let's get her!
Don't die now.
Okay, wait a second. Oh, I did not expect this.
Grant me!
There we go. Yeah. Shut down this guy's center here.
I'd have to ditch something.
Okay, we have another one.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. The counsellor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer.
Damn,
I'm
there
an
are a lot of people.
outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe anyway.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way.
Yeah.
An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee?
Yeah,
by
some people were
algorithm?
going to think
My
like that.
family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history?
Yeah.
Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now.
Yeah.
And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future.
I like that some people
not
accept
perish into oblivion.
the mission.
This opportunity, I must do this.
Yeah, I like her. I mean, I understand the other people. I'm not saying that they were wrong. I mean, everyone's going to react differently. I don't know what I would choose, but I like the way she says it. Like, hey, it's not for me, for the others. I mean, this is not just for me. That's if people see it like that, they're definitely it's not fair.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's
Zero
own
D.
budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor. Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am. That ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea?
Oh.
Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Wow. Oh, there are people, you know, you can... Holy crap, this much information.
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
Oh, wait a second. Nope. Yeah. Now that I'm here, let me take this
I'll
baby.
take this.
Yeah. You know, just to be safe. Okay, another door here.
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration. There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, there it is. It doesn't matter, I need to first... Unless... I think I need to open this door first. Let's see the code. Okay. What's the other one? Down. Let's see if this works. No, the other way. Well, it doesn't matter.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
I need to open the other door first. I don't see. Oh, wait a second. Oh, that's the weapon. Hey, hello. I can understand now why this game got what it got, you know. Sorry guys, I'm just looking for anything that I can. There we go.
Found one. Looks intact.
Okay.
That should do the trick.
And this time is
Now let's get that door open.
up. This way. Come on. What's the other one? Is that it? Nope. It is, right? Up. Okay. I don't understand. Oh, reverse. Is that correct? If it's reversed, then that would mean that it's... No, she said something about it being reversed, so... I don't know what it means. Is it reversed? Is it the other way around everyone, or... Let's see. Wait a second. No, let me. Let me hear it again.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me.
Would it be
Parker
like
out.
this? It would be the opposite? Each one? Let's see if it's what I'm thinking. Okay. What is down will be up. What is this will be the other way around. And what is up should be down. If I understand it correctly. Nope. No, I did it right? Or am I seeing this? Oh, I don't understand.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
It says everything is reversed, so... Oh. Okay, let me see if I'm understanding. Okay, so it's in reverse. Oh, I'm angry now. I mean, I think it's simple, it's just I'm not seeing it right, that's the problem. Sorry guys. This is me in this one. Okay. Let's see if it works. Okay, I am confused now. It says everything is in reverse. In reverse to what? That Ditko is supposed to be the other one there? That's the only thing that I understand. If this is the code, then it's supposed to go... I see. Oh, what the heck? I'm confused now. Well, people, based on what I'm seeing, this video is going to stay here for a long time. I don't understand.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay?
Reverse what?
Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
In reverse to what? That's what I understand. This is up, so it's supposed to go down? Let me see what I'm doing here. I'm seeing this wrong or something. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I don't understand what I have to do. Everything is in reverse. What does that mean? I did it like this, you know. understand. No. Oh, I got to think this through. I mean, I understand the thing of backward, but backward what? What does it mean that it's backward? I'm going to have to leave it here. I don't know if I don't think it's going to record, but I can't do anything about it. Yeah, I don't have. I need to think what it is because I don't know. It didn't matter, I didn't have enough time anyway, so let me see. She says everything is backward, what the heck?
I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
It doesn't matter. He said everything is backward. What does that mean? Backward from this point here? Or backward from here? You see, okay, first let's see this. I did it backward from this point here. It didn't work. I mean, unless I'm missing something. It didn't, yeah, it didn't work. Oh, wait a second. No, the last two is the same, yes. So my question is, if this is not what it's supposed to be, is it saying that the code is this one? No. Yeah, I'm doing everything that I can. I don't understand. Let's see. I'm going to change only this one. It's not working. I'm going to give up at this point. Unless it's this one the problem. No. Wait a second. This is yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm just doing everything exactly like it says there. Unless yeah, no, I'm confused. Everything is in reverse. I understand that, but that doesn't mean anything.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Well, I'm going to leave it here for now. I can't do anything. I really don't understand what I'm supposed to do. There's something missing here. So let's wait a second here. I am missing something. I don't see it. I understand the thing of being backward, but it doesn't make sense. So I did everything, people. I mean, you saw me. I don't know, maybe I'm not reading this right. I did everything backward. I don't know what the heck does it mean backward. I mean, I do see this backward, but again, does that mean from here? Yeah, I'm going to leave it from here for now. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this video and my blunder in this point here. I can't do anything about it, I really don't understand. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to it, hit that like button, also leave a comment, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. That's all for now. This is Easy Gamer signing off, and I will see you on my next video.